Today I will show you a topic that can significantly simplify your work in various projects. Whether you are broadcasting an event or planning to incorporate a timer into a presentation, this video is for you. Perhaps you are filming a fitness video and wish to use a timer to indicate the duration of each exercise to your viewers. I will show you how to create a timer in After Effects for such scenarios. First, let's start by creating a new composition. Click on the New Composition field to create a standard 1920 by 1080 composition. Since we are creating a timer, you will need to set the duration according to your specific needs. For a 1-hour timer, set the duration to 1 hour. For this example, we will stick with 30 seconds. Click OK to proceed. Next, select the Type tool from the toolbox above. In the workspace, add these numbers which will represent hours, minutes and seconds. Feel free to make basic edits, resize the text, change the font, etc. Then, align the text both horizontally and vertically using the Align panel. If you can't find this panel, it is under the Window menu. To facilitate easier animation, we will add a slider control effect. Navigate to the Effects and Presets panel. If it is not visible, ensure the Effects and Presets option under the Window menu is checked. You can also access this panel using the Ctrl 5 shortcut. Type slider and drag the slider control effect over the text. After adding the effect, an expression needs to be added. The code for this can be found in the explanation section. Copy the entire code and navigate to the source text by clicking the arrow next to the text. Hold down the Alt key and click the stopwatch icon. This will open a code field where you can paste the copied code using Ctrl V. If you encounter an error, navigate the project settings under the File menu. Click on the rightmost tab and select Extend Script instead of JavaScript. Click OK and the error should disappear. Once this is done, sliding the slider to the right will activate the counter. What comes next is straightforward. We will animate the counter using keyframes. For instance, if you want to create a countdown timer, you will need to calculate the total number of seconds in an hour. For example, when I input 1 into the slider, it equates to 1 second. Similarly, entering 10 corresponds to 10 seconds. Each value you add to the slider represents 1 second. So, if you want to set up a 1-hour countdown, input 3600, which corresponds to 3600 seconds. As you will notice, the hour field will change to 1. To reverse the timer, simply set a keyframe accordingly. Sliding the slider to the left will initiate the countdown. Now, let's discuss how to automate this process, turning it into an animation. I aim for a 30-minute countdown. To do this, I input 1800, which corresponds to 1800 seconds or 30 minutes. You can collapse these fields by clicking the triangle next to the text field. At the start of the timeline, input the value from which the counter will begin. For this example, let's start from 0. Clicking the icon next to the slider adds a keyframe to the timeline. To view this keyframe, press the U key while the text field is selected. For demonstration purposes, let's say we want the 30-minute counter for run 5 seconds. Input 1800 again and play the animation. The timer will count down from 30 minutes to 0 in just 5 seconds. Stretching the keyframe will extend the countdown duration. For instance, if it initially counted 30 minutes in 5 seconds, extending the keyframe to the 25th second will make it count down in 25 seconds. To create a reverse countdown, swap the keyframe positions. Move the 1800 keyframe to the beginning and the 0 keyframe to the end. This will make the timer count backwards from 30 minutes in 10 seconds. To set up a real-time counter, change the initial keyframe to 20, and you will see a timer count down 1 second at a time, as it should. For a 30-minute counter, navigate to the Composition menu, select Composition Settings, and change the duration from 30 seconds to 30 minutes. After confirming these settings, you will see that the timeline adjusts to a 30-minute duration. You can further customize the font and color as you wish. As you can see, setting up a dynamic timer is quite straightforward. If today's video was useful to you, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. Just click on the subscribe button below this video. Thank you for watching.